Hello everyone, my name is Ninja Welcome back to another video. Today we're back on Pokemon Brick Bronze. So I decided I was gonna make this a series, as evident by the fact that the previous video's name has been changed to episode 1 at the very end of it. This is episode 2, and as you've already seen, I went and got an Eevee. Here I am checking out its stats. And once again, speed is 1.5 times. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please do leave a like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, anyways, I enter the gym, and right off the bat, this guy stops me from going any further, telling me some information about it. I then go on through battling the different gym trainers, which have the title of Bouncer here. So I fight Electrike, end up switching out, trying to figure out who to switch out to, ultimately decide Sprigatito, and yeah. The gym trainer defeated, one Sprigatito learned a new move, I forgot Scratch, and then I continued on to the puzzle, which is a simple step on the tile puzzle. You can't step on the same tile twice, and they're actually ridiculously easy. Second trainer up uses 2 Pokemon compared to the first one, who uses only 1. And this is where I get slightly annoyed. I switch out to Sprigatito, and a couple turns in, Sprigatito gets paralyzed by Electrike. I was trying to set up with a bunch of Hone Claws to one-shot him, and it turned around and used Thunder Wave, thoroughly ruining my day. And, well, not really, I didn't ruin my day, but I still won the battle. It's just I couldn't move a lot. Nothing much really happens the rest of the battle. I'm mainly just attacking with Shanks. Its ability lowers Mareep's attack, so it can't do nearly as much. And of course, the AI on this stops working for some reason. Tries using Thunder Wave on me a couple of times. Thunder Shock, while not very effective, does chunk him down a bit, but I still win with Tackle. I then turn around and go back to the Pokemon Center to try and heal up my Pokemon. And the reason for this next cut, right here, is solely because the game shut down. Anyways, I go back through all the puzzles, forgot the fact that I can't go backwards, and then redid the puzzle. I then proceed to do this puzzle, and conveniently forget the fact that I didn't buy potions. So we battle Gym Leader Chad, who specializes in Electric-type Pokemon. And the first bit is fun because his Shinx is that much faster than mine, and you can normally tell either based off of what order the abilities go off or something else. I don't really know. Anyways, it's faster than me, but I have a priority move in Baby Doll Eyes. I try to lower its abilities as much as possible by spamming Baby Doll Eyes and Charge to try and gain resistance to its other move. Charge Beam. Doesn't go very well because it just does a large chunk of damage. Then proceed to try and lower its defense a bit so that other attacks will deal pretty good damage. And that's when I realized right there that I had no potions. Switching out to Sprigatito. Sprigatito is resistant to electric, so naturally that would be my choice to use. I use Hone Claws as a build-up. I then proceed to hit it with a physical attack, which takes out the rest of its health. Luckily. Giving experience to my entire team. And then the nightmare officially starts. I send out Shinx so that its Intimidate will lower Pikachu's attack power because of its quick attack. It was the safest option. I then decided to switch out to Sprigatito, only to be hit by a Thunder Wave. I used my only paralysis heal to heal Sprigatito, and now, looking back at this, I realized I probably should have waited. As all of these were completely useless, as right here, Sprigatito's nearly down already. I switch out to Eevee, who immediately gets paralyzed. Pikachu chunks me a bit. I try to use moves, and it doesn't work because Eevee's paralyzed. And Charge Beam wipes out Eevee's health while raising Pikachu's special attack. Now, I realize Fletchling wouldn't be too smart of a move to switch to, but Fletchling has Quick Attack, and then Static kicks in. Then it gets one shot. Which leaves me with just Shinx, who can lower the attack one more time. And I decided to try raising my special defense to be more resistant to that, but thinking back, the smartest choice probably would have been to chunk him as much as possible, starting with that first attack. Make it easier for my next Pokemon, Sprigatito, and last Pokemon, to be able to KO it. I started out with that. It misses a Charge Beam, I use Bite, and win. Oh wait, I wasn't paralyzed. Whoops. Sorry, minor detail I missed. Anyways, I won the Arc Badge, and the ability to trade and battle other trainers. You'll be seeing a couple of those in the future. Because I noticed in other videos, you liked it when I was fighting others. So let's see if you enjoy watching me battle with Pokemon against others. Also, last time I played this, apparently I forgot to save the game, which ended up with me running around grabbing every single item, TM, and Pokeball I could find. Which is happening in this next clip here. noticing nobody was able to use Cut, I decided I was going to head back and look for a Pokemon that could. I remembered that Nincada could learn Cut, but I also know that Nincada is a route rare. It is after this recording that I realized that you can also find Pachirisu in the grass here, who can also use Cut. But it didn't cross my mind to look, and also, it is also a route rare. I try and get over to the Pokeball here, forgetting that I had battled this trainer, who uses a Dunsparce, which is fun. Its moveset is built basically around being annoying, which I kind of like. It's got Defense Curl, which raises its defense, and it has Rollout, which gets, if I'm not mistaken, gets stronger after you've raised your defense. It also has Spite, which lowers your stats, and I think there's one other move, but I can't remember it right now. Shinx almost faints, so I switch him out for another Pokemon. Eevee gets sent out, and is steamrolled by Dunsparce. Then, using better judgment, I send out Sprigatito, who I then use Magical Leaf to almost KO it, and Sprigatito faints, leaving me with Fletchling, who I use Quick Attack to try and KO it. It used Rage, I used Quick Attack a second time, and finally win. Losing 2 Pokemon against this one guy, and to think one of those moves was not very effective. Anyways, I go over to the Pokeball, which contains a Quick Ball, and continue back towards Route 1 for 2 reasons. 1, I wanted to get a Pokemon, and the only one I could think of at the time was a Zigzagoon. And 2, because there's a TM back in Route 1, which is TM Power Up Punch. I then also take the time to battle the person at the cafe manager. Again. As he can give like I said in the last video, he can give a wide variety of items, and I'm currently hoping to get a rare candy. There is a Pokeball over here which contains a Nugget, which will sell for 500 Pokemon dollars or whatever they're called. Which is pretty great. I then spend some time looking around for a decent bit, countering several Pokemon, including a Wurmple, which I then spend some time searching real quick to see if Wurmple can even learn Cut, only to find out the answer is no. So I sat here for a little bit of time, even pausing the game. Some point to lessen the amount of time you guys would have had to wait. I ultimately decided against capturing it because I didn't see much point in a bug type on my team. And yeah, so just continue watching this bit and you'll basically see what happens. I encounter it, I catch it, teach it how to use Cut. After getting the TM is when I go back to Cheshire Town to go and battle Zachary the cafe manager. And that battle is ridiculously easy, as I'm able to completely sweep his Combi with Fletchling if I wanted to. I also sell the nugget and buy a bunch of potions, as many as I can. But they're super potions, naturally, because those ones are better. And they heal for 50 HP and cost more than double. But it's worth it. I decided against switching out for some reason and decided that I'm going to use Shinx and use a bunch of Leers and then tackles. 2 Leers, 2 tackles, and it KOs Combi in 2 hits. And then I finally learned a good electric type move on Shinx, Spark. Get is something called a Rage Candy Bar, which I don't know what it is even used for. But it is an item that's a speciality in Cheshire Town. I look around where it's at, only to figure out that it's in the key items bag. I then look around to see if there's anybody I can talk to try and give it to for like a quest or something. I don't figure that out. If any of you who play Brick Bronze know the answer, then please tell me. I start heading back and then double back real quick to go and heal up my Pokemon in an instant, and well, then I head back to the next area. I head back to Sylvan City to go and get past that tree. It is at this point I think that I should probably add a 6th member on my team. So I look around in the grass a little bit, wanting to go and find a Marill, but then ultimately decide against it because I actually have decided on a different Pokemon. Found in a couple of routes over. I go through the gate. I'm about to pass the little fence area that leads out of the normal area when this guy shows up and offers me a pair of running boots. Running shoes. Which allows you to, well, run. Moving twice as fast as before. And somehow he gets caught in a cage. Anyways, I encounter a couple of trainers, battle through this, and that is when I realized how long this video was starting to get. So, rather than doing what I was hoping to do, because I had wasted a lot of time trying to get a Pokemon with Cut, I decide to end it in the middle of this route. After finishing a couple of battles. Sprigatito learns a couple of moves, and meaning it learns Quick Attack, and I work on some of my other Pokemon as well, trying to level them up. If any of you know a physical attacking Eevee evolution, please let me know so I can actually make this Eevee useful, because I don't want to accidentally choose the wrong evolution. And if you made this far, type Big Pecs in the comments. Please don't actually do that, that's weird. Anyways, Shinx got burned from Litleo's Ember attack, and I switch out to Fletchling, who cannot have its defense lowered by Leer, or any other attacks. The battle goes on for a little bit as I'm chunking Litleo, trying to get rid of it so I can continue on the route. And I finally win with the Peck. Fletchling also levels up. I go and fight a second and third trainer, in which Fletchling ends up fainting. Eevee learns how to use Baby Doll Eyes, which is useful if I wanted to get a Sylveon, so I learned it just in case. But in order to get a Sylveon, I would need to obtain an item in the Battle Coliseum known as the Friendship Ribbon. So if anybody's willing to go easy on a one gym badge person, please do, so I can get a Sylveon if that's a physical attacker. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to do some research after this video, because I don't do evolutions very much. Anyways, I switch out to Zigzagoon, who pretty much almost faints. I switch immediately out after checking Zigzagoon's stats to find out, well, one, what its stats actually are and what moves it would be better with. Eevee comes back out, it uses Focus Energy, and this is when I realized I made a mistake. I didn't register that it had used used the move Focus Energy, which leads me to be very confused in the actual bit of this where it says a critical hit here, and then immediately after I attack him here, it says it got another crit. Looking back at the footage, I realized just how dumb I was being. This guy's about fairness for some reason, so he was asking if I cheated or something. I go and fight her. She uses the Litleo. I ultimately end up defeating Litleo using Sprigatito, I believe. Yeah, Sprigatito. After lowering its stats with Shinx. Realizing I kind of made a mistake there, I wanted to switch up, but at the same time I wanted to try and evolve Sprigatito. So I use a couple of bites. And luckily, its next moves is nothing but work up. It was faster, so I started using quick attack, I think? No, it was slower, I just wanted to use quick attack. I don't know. I just started using quick attack instead. Sprigatito did not level up quite yet, but all of my other Pokemon did, minus Fletchling, who fainted. And that's where we're leaving this video off. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe. Also leave a comment down below. Tell me what to do in the next one. My name has been Ninja Cat. Take care. Goodbye for now.